Guys, this is Divya. I'm presenting you another episode of Personality today. It's a very we're going to talk about a very famous and very inspiring personality, I would say, CDS Bipin Rawat. So before I begin, I would like to request you to subscribe Vysh's channel if you haven't yet. Also, if you want any guidance regarding your UPSC preparation, you can contact Vysh sir. Press the bell notification so that you never miss an update and keep liking these videos, sharing these videos as much as you can, and also give feedback comments on how we can improve more. Right now we'll talk about CDS Bipin Rawat. So General Bipin Rawat, this was his rank. General, he was a 4-star general of the Indian Army who was appointed as the first chief of defense staff on 31st December. Now we'll know about his birth and his family. So Chief of Defence Staff General Bipin Rawat, he was born in Pauri, which is in Uttarakhand. His father was Lakshman Singh Rawat. He served in the Indian Army and he rose to the rank of Lieutenant General. His mother was a daughter of an ex-MLA from Uttarakhand's Uttar Kashi. We'll know about his education. He received his formal education at Cambrian Hall School in Dehradun and from the St. Edward School in Shimla, and then he went on to join NDA National Defence Academy Khadakwal. Right, this is after the 12th standard, and the Indian Military Academy IMA from Dehradun, where he was honored with the Sword of Honor because he was an exemplary candidate in his batch. Then he was also a graduate of the Defence Services Staff College DSSC from Wellington and the Higher Command course at the United States Army Command and General Staff College at Fort Leavenworth, Kansas. He also held an MPhil degree in the Defense Studies as well as diploma in management and computer studies from the University of Madras. And for his research on military media strategic studies, he was honored with a doctorate of philosophy by Chaudhry Charan Singh University in Meerut, which is in Uttar Pradesh. See, he is very learned person. That's why he know more about defense, and often his remarks are become controversial. I would say he is just because he has experienced so much and he has studied so much. Maybe he was able to comment on those things. Now we'll know about his military career, splendid military career, I would say. So on 16 December 1978, CDS Bipin Rawat was commissioned into the 5th Battalion of the 11th Gurkha Rifle, the same unit as his father served. His father was Lakshman Singh Rawat. He spent 10 years conducting counter-insurgency operations and served on various positions from major to the current CDS. While serving on the post as major, CDS Bipin Rawat commanded a company in Jammu Kashmir's Uri. He commanded his battalion along the LAC, that is line of actual control, at Kibitu as a colonel. After getting promoted to the rank of brigadier, he commanded 5 sector of the famous Rashtriya Rifles in Sopore, that is in Jammu and Kashmir, and multinational brigade in a chapter 7 mission in the DRC, that is Democratic Republic of the Congo, MONUSCO, where he was honored twice with the force commander's commendation. Bipin Rawat, General Bipin Rawat took over as a general officer commanding 9th Infantry Division in Uri when he was promoted to the rank of Major General. As a Lieutenant General, he commanded 3 corps headquartered in Dimapur, that is in northeast Assam, and before taking over the Southern Army in Pune. He assumed the office of General Officer Commanding in Chief, that is GOC in Chief, Southern Command, after being promoted to the Army Commander grade. After a short stint, he was promoted to the post of Vice Chief of Army Staff. Now, his splendid career, because of his remarkable performance, he was appointed as the 27th Chief of Army Staff by the Government of India on 17 December 2016, and he assumed this office on 31st December 2016. He served as the 57th and the last chairman of the Chiefs of Staff Committee of the Indian Army. He was appointed as the first CDS, that is Chief of Defence Staff. Now, it is very important for us as an UPSC aspirant and also as Indians to know what is CDS? That is Chief of Defence Staff. And before this, I would like to inform you that there was a Kargil committee, because it was found that there was no coordination. I mean, there was not proper coordination during the Kargil war between Indian Army and Indian Air Force. So this committee was formed, and it was recommended that there should be a post of Chief of Defence Staff, so that there could be better coordination of Indian Air Forces, I mean Indian Air Forces, Indian Naval Forces, and Indian Army, right? So we'll know about CDS. The CDS, that is Chief of Defence Staff of the Indian Armed Forces, is the military head and permanent chairman of the Chiefs of Staff Committee of the Indian Armed Forces. The Chief of Defence Staff is the highest ranking uniformed officer on active duty in the Indian military, and is the principal staff officer and chief military advisor to the Minister of Defence. The chief also heads the Department of Military Affairs, right? So it is also a tool to reduce the bureaucracy, right, into this. So the CDS is assisted by a deputy vice chief, the chief of integrated defense staff, right? So this position was created with the aim of improving coordination, like I mentioned before, tri-service effectiveness and overall integration of the combat capabilities of the Indian Armed Forces. Now we'll know about the awards that has been awarded to him, right? So during his career that spanned over 40 years, so General Bipin Rawat, CDS General Bipin Rawat, he received many medals and honors for gallantry and distinguished service. So these are mentioned below. He actually posthumously, after his death, he was actually awarded Padma Vibhushan, right? Here you can see Padma Vibhushan, he was awarded posthumously. And during his lifetime he was awarded Param Vashisht Seva Medal, Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal, Ati Vashisht Seva Medal, AVSM, Yuddha Seva Medal, Sena Medal, Vashisht Seva Medal, Wound Medal, Samanya Seva Medal, Special Service Medal, Parakram Medal, Operation Parakram Medal. This is the 10th one, is the Operation Parakram Medal, Sanya Seva Medal, High Altitude Service Medal, Videsh Seva Medal, 50th Anniversary of Independence Medal, 30 years Long Service Medal, 20 years Long Service Medal, 9 years Long Service Medal, and Monasquio, which was awarded in DRC, that is the Congo. Then, as I mentioned, posthumously after his death, he was awarded Padma Vibhushan. Now we'll know about his unfortunate death, right? So Chief of Defence Staff of India, right, he was declared dead by the Indian Air Force. He was aboard Indian Air Force IAF MI 175 V5 helicopter that crashed near Kunnur, Tamil Nadu recently in December 8th, that is in 2021. And the whole country was mourning his untimely death, and along with him his wife Mridulika Rawat, you can see her here in the pictures, she also died unfortunately, and along with them 13 others officers were also killed in that chopper crash, and the whole country was mourning, and it was a very big shocker that time. And with this Veera Vanakkam, I would like to wind up this episode. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and keep supporting us by liking these videos, sharing these videos as much as you can. Thank you so much.